Short wheelbase means cornering. Oh, sweet. Alright, this bike lives in the mid-range. You can feel it. Red line's at 10,000 RPMs. It wants you to wind out these gears. The suspension is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's giving you all the beauty and the benefits of a Ninja 650, but it's also giving you kind of the comfort of a tourer. I'm pretty sure that was the point. Don't mean to state the obvious. Alright, let's take it on the highway and give it the beans. Turn signals are not self-canceling, by the way. Yeah, it's got plenty of guts. Plenty of guts. And I like the high up riding position, it's nice. You know, like the V-Strom or the VFR 1200X Cross Tour. You're sitting up high. Now I will say this is up all the way. And there's a lot of wind. If I didn't have my visor shut, you know, it's pretty windy actually. There's a lot of noise. It reminds me of the NC750X. You know, I love the bike, but the wind on the stock windscreen is terrible. Even it's, you know, this is as high as this goes. So that's what you get. All right, I'm doing 73, 74, tacking out about 5,800 RPMs in 6th gear. Yeah, I don't even redline till 10, so yeah, there's a long way to go. The top speed of the bike's 129. With a 5.5 gallon tank, that should give you a cruising range. I mean, maybe 250, 260 miles. You should be looking for a gas station. That gives you plenty of cruising range. I cannot get over how comfortable this seat is, though, man. And it's like really awesome. Suspension is nice and soft. Really, really nice and soft. I can understand the magic on this thing. I really can. All LEDs. This is a 2023 LT. Nice suspension travel there. 5.9 in the front, 5.7 in the back. Adjustable. You can dial it in right there, make it softer or harder. All right, we're going to do our second wind around here on the highway. Then we'll do a little slow maneuvering, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The benefit of the short wheelbase, the benefit of the 55-inch wheelbase. Wow, you know. Well, you know, like even just right here, like look at this. Look how stupid this is. I mean, it's just so tight. The Kawasaki traction control system does not assume a horizontally perfect line that you're resting on, like other traction control systems. What it does is it assumes the imperfections of the pavement. It assumes the angle, the concave of the curve you're taking. It assumes gravel. And it will base its decisions on how much throttle to give you based on the gradient itself, based on the camber of the corner. It's that advanced. Very super stable. And it's just under 500 pounds wet. You know, it's not a heavy bike, but it is a windy day and it's not moving. It's not moving at all. You know, for bikes like this that tend to be top heavy, my V-Strom was top heavy, my VFR 1200X Cross Tour, that's a 4-cylinder. It's a very top heavy bike. It's very tall. It's taller than this actually. But this, even though you're sitting up high, even though it is taller, this does not feel heavy. This does not feel heavy up high at all. The way it conducts itself and the way it holds itself, it's just beautiful. I mean, this is a great motorcycle. I was gonna look for something wrong. I was thinking, you know what, this thing, it's gonna irritate me. It's not gonna be fast. It's not as fast as my VFR 1200X Cross Tour. It's not, but it's still plenty fast. Fine, no cruise control, no heated grips, no 12-volt connector, not standard anyway. Not on the LT, not on this one, but it does give you plenty of other wonderful things. You know, this thing comes in at about 10,000 bucks, brand new. It does give you ABS, and I'll be honest with you, this thing's so stupidly easy to ride for how high up you are. It feels so nimble. It just feels like you can just do whatever you want. I mean, it's really nimble. I'm really enjoying it. I think this handles better than the NC750X, having ridden both. And you can watch my review of the NC750X on GG MotoRider. If you're a fan of my channel, you know I ride year-round. Hit subscribe, by the way. I review bikes, but I'm a daily rider, and I ride year-round. I ride in the cold, I ride no matter what, as long as it's not a sheet of ice. So that's what I do. Been doing that for some time now. I've had 16 motorcycles. I keep 4 now. And I'm always buying new ones and putting thousands of miles on them and then trading them. Some of them I keep, you know, permanently. 0 to 60 is just under 4 seconds. I could see how you could go a long distance on this, and the seat is very comfortable for being one of these kinds of bikes. But I would not mistake this for an adventure bike. There are some things missing, like the narrow but tall front tire. That would help. A little more ground clearance and probably another inch plus of suspension travel. And then you'd have an adventure bike, but you can get away with fire trails with it. We're going to stand up on the pegs and take it on the gravel. All right, stand up a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of functional. Yeah, it's good on the gravel. Feels great. Absorbs the bumps, and there's these grooves in the tank right here. Your knees lock under this tank so beautifully that you feel like you're one with the bike a little bit. This has got a very short wheelbase, in my opinion, for this kind of bike. It's got a 55-inch wheelbase, which is the same as the Ninja 650. It's got the same tire setup as the Ninja 650, two 17-inch tires with a 120 on the front and a 160 on the back. That is the same tire setup as a Ninja 650. It's like a Ninja 650 on stilts, but comfortable. The 55-inch short wheelbase gives you much better cornering. It's like an NC 750X a little bit, but a little sportier, in my opinion. It's got a lot more pep, a lot more zip. All right, so if you look here, you've got, this one comes with 2 traction controls. You can turn it off. You've got your thumb pad here. So you can select it, go up, go down to 1, I'm sorry, or 2, or you can turn it off. We'll leave it on 2, who cares? There's no sport or eco mode. It's pretty much just hammer it and it goes. Let's see here, you got internal temperature, you've got trip A, trip B, average speed, you can do your total timeout, battery power, miles per gallon US, what's your average. It's got enough tech on it to keep you safe, but not so much tech that it's kind of getting obnoxious. There is no cruise control, and no heated grips. So we're gonna take this thing in a parking lot over here, and we're gonna do some slow maneuvering. See, that's how torquey it is. I mean, it's amazing, man. It's really good. It's got that Ninja 650 motor. It's fantastic. All right, let's do a little slow maneuvering and see what it's got going on. That sun is a killer today. Whoa, the sun's a killer. Well, let's just slow-mo this thing stupidly. Oh yeah. I don't know. I think they've been talking to Honda. Slow maneuvering a breeze. Fast riding with it's amazing. Corner's great. Quick. Comfortable. Affordable. And it's good on gas when you want it to be. Just be judicious with this. You know, Honda, look out. I mean, Kawasaki's up in its game, I swear. You know what? Watch my review on the Kawasaki 450 Eliminator. I mean, you talk about them just going after the Rebel 500. I mean, they beat it in horsepower and comfort and everything else. Kawasaki is upping its game. Here endeth the lesson. Thank you, Mr. Connery. And that's my review of the Kawasaki VERSYS 650 TG MotoRider. Signing off. Oh, where's that sun again? Oh, like I'm having a good idea. There, that's all. And a good idea.